Welcome to the video series of Azure Fundamentals. In this video, we are going to discuss about core Azure solutions. So stay tuned. So beyond the core products discussed in the last episode, we also have a number of sophisticated solutions that are available in Azure for us. Now this includes Internet of Things services, artificial intelligence APIs, big data and analytics, and serverless computing. So let's go ahead and discuss those. One of the things that is obviously big in computing these days is the Internet of Things. Microsoft does offer a number of Internet of Things services too. So if you have devices, let's say you have got your step counters that are feeding data over the internet back into Azure. So you can use something like an IoT hub, which is an Azure service to ingest that. You can then support millions of records per second. So trying to run that on your own is going to be very difficult. So Microsoft has services that are available for Internet of Things that you can use. Now, big data and data analytics is obviously a big thing as well. The Apache Foundation offers a product called Hadoop. It's an open source product. You can get most of those Hadoop services within Azure, and that would be under the HD Insight command. So HD is for Hadoop. Microsoft has recently introduced a brand new service called Azure Databricks, and it's something that if you are working with big data, you really should be looking into. So basically, it's a centralized service where you are going to be able to pull in data from external sources, manipulate that, do some transformations on it, or run some analysis on it, and then be able to create pretty report and then turn that data into something that you can use as a business intelligence. So all members of the team, from the technical side, the data engineers, the programming engineers, to business side, and people who need to understand this data and take action on it, they will all be using Databricks as central place to view, manipulate, change, import, or export data. Now, as we go into the future, artificial intelligence is a big deal. So Microsoft offers machine learning services. These are under their cognitive services model. So the machine learning service is going to be like Vision API or Speech API, things like that. So what it would do, for example, it would understand if you were to speak into a microphone, you can then send that to Microsoft service to interpret that, turn that back into text, and turn those concepts into actionable things. Now, serverless model is essentially the highest level of being able to just upload the code. You can upload code into functions or tie these functions together using a logic app, and then you do not have to worry about these servers. Microsoft is going to handle the performance, and basically they make you a performance guarantee as well. Effectively, you're going to pay for the consumption of these things, right? So the service fabric is a serverless model as well. You can divide your code into microservices, and Microsoft will be able to run those and distribute them, and when performance slows down, it can basically sign up more services and so on. So this was about core Azure solutions in a nutshell.